The right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of sex. The 19th Amendment to the United States Constitution. In 1869, Wyoming became the first state to allow women to exercise their right to vote. The struggle for that right to be federally guaranteed nationwide would last another 50 years until 1920, when the 19th Amendment was ratified. As we commemorate a century of women's suffrage, it is fitting to also celebrate local women who have made a positive difference in our community. Women like Mother Angela Gillespie, CSC, the first directress of the school now known as St. Mary's College. Mother Angela instituted advanced courses in science, math, and the liberal arts, and was instrumental in providing medical care during the Civil War. She, along with 80 Sisters of the Holy Cross, provided care for sick and wounded soldiers. After the war, she returned to St. Mary's College, where she remained until her death in 1887. Another woman who made a positive difference was Sarah Stockwell, the first female doctor in South Bend. After graduating from the University of Michigan in 1876, Sarah opened her practice that same year, focusing on the needs of women and children in South Bend and the surrounding community. Sarah earned the respect of her peers, becoming a member of the American Medical Association. There were others, like Helen Beardsley. In 1920, Helen Beardsley became the first president of the Indiana League of Women Voters. A powerful speaker, she was an influencer in fighting to ratify the 19th Amendment and to promote women to join the workforce. Her rally cry was, "Urge women in your city to apply and work for these positions and have your leagues assist in every possible way." There were others like Elizabeth Fletcher Allen, the first African-American woman to practice law in South Bend as well as Indiana. As a prominent attorney, she, alongside her husband, J. Chester Allen, worked with the NAACP and championed the cause of civil rights. Their efforts led to an end of the exclusion of African Americans from the Ingman Natatorium, a public swimming pool in South Bend. Near that same time was Josephine Curtis, who founded the H.T. Burleigh Music Association, an African-American theater group. She, Georgia Ward Bryant, and James Lewis Cassidy promoted professional standards, earning the company a reputation as an artistic pillar of the community. In 1949, they drew national attention by staging in South Bend the world premiere of Wanga, the first opera written and composed by African Americans. Also making an impact was the South Bend Blue Sox, one of the first 4 teams established as part of the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. They played in all 12 seasons the league was active, from 1943 to 1954. The team moved to Playland Park in 1946 after 3 years at Bendix Field. The All-American Girls Professional Baseball League gave over 600 talented women athletes the chance to play professional sports. Also making an impact was Odie May Streets. Odie May Streets worked tirelessly throughout her career to promote racial cooperation and understanding in the South Bend community. Serving on the board of the YWCA, she volunteered as a tutor to help women learn English. She served on the board of El Centro Migrant Center and volunteered for many years as a teacher for South Bend Community School Corporation's Head Start program. Other women included Ella Morris. Ella Morris was a philanthropist and arts and entertainment enthusiast who provided endless support to the South Bend community. She was involved in numerous organizations, including the South Bend Board of Education and the Women's Advisory Council of Notre Dame, and was the founder of the South Bend Symphony Association. She funded the Botanical Gardens and other public venues, and in 1959 purchased the Palace Theater and Palais Royal, saving them from demolition. She sold them to the city for $1, providing funds for their restoration. Renamed in her honor, they are known today as the Morris Performing Arts Center. Although the 19th Amendment was celebrated as a monumental advancement for women's suffrage, it is important to remember that many groups continued to face barriers on the way to the polls, and there were other important milestones to come, including the Voting Rights Act of 1965. In the decades since ratification, women have continued to achieve breakthrough accomplishments in law, medicine, education, sports, philanthropy, the arts, and many other fields. The right to vote places them on a more level playing field with men and provides a source of equity. For women of the past and the future, that was and is their simple request.